smart cities, we've got smart motorways, and literally they've increased the death toll by, I think, about 20%, because in order to save money, they've actually closed the emergency lane on motorways and actually made them into an extra lane because it saves money in building new motorways. Just why not use the use the emergency lane? So we've had quite a few deaths, to the point now where there's been a public outcry against smart motorways, and I know that the internet and IT has actually been a boon to actually being able to do business across the world. But when it's controlled to the extent that it is by government, and the incompetence of government IT programs comes into play, smart cities has very little attraction for us.
Can you, for people who don't know, because this is not a common thing that people know about over here at all, and we've only done really one episode on smart cities at this point. Can you explain like what a smart highway is and what a smart city is, and like all the government hoopla that goes into it?
A smart, yeah. I mean, we've just fallen foul of this. Literally, I don't know whether it's the same in the States or in Georgia. Literally, Britain seems to have one camera pointing at you in the street on the motorway, and literally government has invested billions into this surveillance. It's almost like the Chinese system, is where you're just tracked around the country and your movements. Moving to France, we're in the middle of a re-registration process with the French government, moving our car from the UK to France, and it has to be re-registered. Well, considering that after Brexit, the French government and the British government are not exactly friendly with each other or cooperating, a process that took me to move my car 2 years ago took 3 weeks. It's now taking 6 months. So driving our Volvo in Britain, we were picked up by 3 separate agencies and had 3 threatening letters. One of them was to have our car impounded and trashed, and the crime we'd actually committed was insurance, not driving with insurance, which was not true, because one of the cameras actually picked up the car registration, which is still on British plates, but didn't actually pick the insurance sticker up in the window, because this camera was probably about 60 feet in the air. So this resulted in me spending virtually a whole day sending evidence to 3 separate agencies who seemed to be doing the same job. And unbelievably, the one authority that was the most conciliatory was Avon and Somerset Police. Literally, they said there may be a good reason for this, but please let us have evidence that you were insured. So we sent that off all recorded. But the government agency called the DVLA, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, they just instantly went into fines. And literally, these cameras are everywhere, especially in the big cities. You can be tracked. So the only thing that's being smart about this is the level of surveillance you are under in Britain. It's truly terrifying.